keep saying this is going to be my last. I said that when I was 60.
Researchers looking at long life and happiness may want to visit North Vancouver's Betty Jean McHugh. She's 88, and tonight she's flying off to Hawaii to run in her 20th marathon.
Well, I think as you get old, people do get more unhappy because they haven't developed young friends. That was my secret of developing young friends.
Strong social relationships have always been seen as crucial to happiness and longevity, but a study out today in the prestigious journal The Lancet tries to upend that. It concludes happiness actually has no relationship to how long someone lives. 1 million British women were tracked over 10 years, and the unhappy ones died at the same rate as the happy ones, says lead researcher Richard Pito.
The claim that happiness of itself promotes health isn't true.
In other words, it's poor health that causes an early death and good health that lets you live longer, neither of which are directly caused by happiness. One of the best examples of what this study's talking about may be right here in Vancouver. This place is consistently ranked as the unhappiest city in Canada, and yet Stats Canada says it's also the place where people live the longest. But while the thought that being grumpy won't kill you may please cranks and curmudgeons, others who study happiness aren't convinced.
It gives what I think is not a very full picture of what that evidence shows.
UBC professor John Helliwell is one of Canada's foremost researchers on happiness, and he says it clearly does affect someone's will to live.
An illness takes a spouse, and the second spouse will die dramatically quickly after. Of course, they'll die of some disease, typically, but the point is you know precisely what the causal factor is. It's been the loss of the spouse that adds to whatever else was going on.
Happy people feel better, and they have more friends, I'm sure, and that's important.
Betty G. McHugh says for her, the Lancet study misses another key issue. There's not much point in living a long life if you aren't happy doing it. Chris Brown, CBC News, North Vancouver.